Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm still dealing with a big delay over here on the phone, just to the left of me. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope we don't have any of that annoying feedback that we did the last time we did this. Yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm totally aware of it. I'm not wearing two pairs of headphones tonight. I don't need one in the microphone down here to hear myself. I just need the one from the laptop, which you cannot hear right now because it's muted. But I only need one pair of headphones. I don't know why I've been doing it, so I've been making it harder on myself. So hello, everybody. Okay. Confession, I've had a little bit of alcohol before this stream, so I may slur my words. I also had a gummy, so I might be a bit out there tonight. Anyway, my name is Justin. Welcome to UB Stu DX. We're doing Friday Night DX. This was a little bit more of a planned one. I gave you guys a little bit more notice this time. Hope you appreciate that. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to be on 1540. We got about 2 minutes until the top of the hour. I'm going to be... I might not be on 1540. Let me see what I want to do. Turn the audio on. Do I sound good tonight? Do I not have that stupid echo that I did last time? Let me know in the comment section if I have that stupid echo. And I'll check later on in the stream when I take a break. But we're on 1590. Like I said, I've had booze.
You may listen to any one of our segments.
Really good, by the way. I got this at Wiser Choice. I've had booze and I've had a gummy, so I'm a bit... I could get a bit high by the time this is over.
The Listen Live button, which is Saturday mornings, but if you drill down a little further, you will see archive.
And I really apologize if there's an echo. You guys are laughing at me.
Check out our YouTube.
There must be football going on in 1590. I know earlier I heard Grand Forks there, Grand Forks, North Dakota, KGFK. And I can see your comments. I have a phone to my left. I have the computer in front of me. How you guys doing? We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to just chill. Dummy. Boozing a dummy.
Again, thanks for joining us. Email us anytime you like.
1590 is a weird frequency. Normally at night I get KCGO or WCGO from Chicago. Yeah, it's the gummy. Oh God, somebody found the emoji button. Thanks for listening to the Dorky Football Network. I have a 100-ish foot long wire tonight. It's goes from my patio to the tree to the I'll tell you here in a minute. We got the top of the hour coming up. You guys can hear that, right? Sounds good? Does it sound good? Let me know in the comments. There's a local ad there. 219? See? Freaking Chicago! Let's go somewhere else really quick. Probably hear my local here. 10 seconds to the top of the hour. We're on 1570. There's my local. Golden Valley KDIZ, but there was something else before that. Let me know if I need to turn up the audio of the radio. I know I'm watching the meters here. Just want to make sure you can hear me and the radio at the same time. It's kind of hard. I don't have headphones plugged into the phone. I can't hear the audio quality. But it's good that it sounds good. I wish I could find the emojis. Where's the emojis? I'm going to go look at the emojis. There. So KDIZ is Golden Valley. That's like 7 or 8 miles from me, right next to Highway 100 in Golden Valley. They have like really short towers. I kind of mentioned this on my last live video. I don't know why 1560 does this. It does it on my recordings. It does it anytime I want. But watch this. I figured this out. Holy cow! How did I do that? Okay, so 1560 is usually WGLB from Milwaukee, I believe. No. Am I thinking wrong? So they're kind of like a gospel station right now. That's Elm Grove, WGLB, yeah. Milwaukee. They're always there. But that's cool. I love, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can figure out a way. Here, look at this. I've been recording the 6 a.m. top of the hour, and there's a way to do that in SDR, and I can probably walk you through it on this video if you guys are interested in something like that. If you want to see how I record the dial. This software, this is so awesome. SDR Sharp is just amazing. And the $30 SDR that I have is connected to a 100-foot long wire outside. I have to take it down, of course, because I have an HOA. You can see and hear me. And there is a massive delay. And there's probably going to be a copyright strike on this because of Bonnie Tyler. That might be, what is that?
Of the unarmed victim and was not.
I don't think that was Abilene, was that?
Video allegedly shows one or both officers fired first, striking a man.
Of course,
holding a bottle in his
KABI
cell
doesn't
phone.
stream. Oh, they're on a football game. Hold on.
Also struck by gun.
Really low stream for a football game.
Fox News.
Sentencing for R. Kelly for a federal trial in
that
Chicago
wasn't
was being set
KABI
for
then.
February 23rd. Earlier
was
this
that?
week, the R&B star was convicted
Canton?
on 6 of 13 sex crime charges.
Hey, Lloyd.
And Dylan Watts, junior tennis.
Okay, so it wasn't KBYS.
A Las Vegas
I'm going through a list of
surgeon
stations
says
I think it might be.
flocking to his office to get a leg up.
That surgeon specializes in
They might be the one that's in the
limb
news right now.
procedures
Well,
that
that's
can
actually
extend a
KXCL.
person's
Sorry.
life from 3 to 6
I
inches
forget where I
at
was.
his Limplast X
Like I said,
Institute.
guys, I'm
The
sorry that
Doctor
I'm
Publication
a little bit
magazine breaks the
out of it
person's
tonight because I've had a gummy and I've had booze.
nailed into them that can be adjusted.
Oh,
and
they're
then
playing
extends
classical
them
gas.
A tiny bit every day for 3 months with a magnetic.
Okay, so now that Bonnie Tyler's over, I won't get a copyright strike. Hey, as I said, hey Lloyd, I am out of it tonight. This was a planned one, but I didn't plan the booze and the other thing. But God, the Twins lost today. Stupid Twins. I just pulled that up on Twitter, and that's the first thing I saw was the Twins lost. So we're on 1550. There's Fox News. Bonnie Tyler is still in there. Who is that? Yeah, thanks, man. I'm waiting for you to start your season 3. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm looking to the left because I'm looking at a phone that's got the comments section, and I can pull it up in front of me too if I wanted to. And I will reply to you right now. God, I screwed up. Gummies make me crazy. So does booze. My wife can attest to this. She saw me last night with one of these. So who is Bonnie Tyler? Who the heck is airing Bonnie Tyler on 1550? It might be not W. It might be the station that's my local. River Falls, WRFW. Are they might still be on for another hour. I might need some help from the guy in, what the hell is that? So who is airing Bonnie Tyler? That is going to bother me. Turn around, Bright Eyes. We might stick around on this one and figure this out. I have no idea who would air Bright Eyes. God, this is going to give me a copyright strike. Oh, St. Joseph? It is St. Joseph? God, I forget that St. Joseph exists. Hold on. We got a lot of splatter from some side channel here. What's 1540? Oh, you know what that is? That's Jimbo.
Hi there.
Jimbo Hannon, yeah. That guy's been around since I was young. KESJ. Yeah. I forget they exist. I don't know why. I always forget St. Joseph. Where are you? Oh, I'm on the wrong frequency. No wonder. God. So whereas DX Central is more polished and that guy is a pro, he's awesome, Lloyd, this is like amateur hour DXing here. Yeah, that's got to be KSJ because they would play that song. So earlier I was saying there was somebody under KXEL.
The first thing that I
I'm like the
noticed here
half-assed
is that you are
DX.
based in
So somebody's at the front
Singapore.
door.
Fluent in Mandarin, you've covered that region for almost 15
Somebody's
years.
underneath
8 of those
Jimbo.
spent in Shanghai.
Who is this?
These
Who's
days,
at the front
I
door
would think
as well?
you would not be too popular with the Chinese government.
As I said,
Yes, you're right.
I'm like the more amateur hour DXer.
From 2010 to 2018, and
If you want to watch a pro, go to DX Central. And why is my camera busy?
In China, that was a time
It must be my
when
wife.
Interest in Chinese news stories was very high because in 2010, people
I locked the deadbolt.
People outside of China began to see China not just
We'll
as
see if
a
she,
destination to make
see what's wrong with this
products,
app.
right, make cheap stuff for Walmart, but they began to see China as a market in itself. So between 2010 to 2015,
No, it's my
we saw
neighbor.
the rise of China as a consumer market.
So
not
who is
just
underneath
becoming
1430?
the
Let's
biggest
find
automobile
out,
market
shall we?
in the world, but also
Sorry about
the
that, I got
biggest market
distracted.
for all sorts of consumer products. And Western companies were all flocking in. So demand for news from China was
But
very high.
yeah, no
and
worries,
the
Lloyd. I
officials
want
in
to
China
see
were
your
willing
season
to
3
engage
premiere.
in
I
the
will
open.
not be streaming that
And
night
for
just
them, they
because
were beginning to
that
realize
is your
as well,
night.
like Western media was essentially
Who is
free
1540? That
it
is.
really, towards that
repeating
end
myself.
of my stint in Shanghai. And
So
I
here's the
left
weird
in
thing I did.
2018, you really
Yeah, the
began
call-in
to
lady is
see a lot
KXEL.
more
She's really
of the
loud.
tightening of
Because
controls
obviously
imposed
Waterloo
by
is not
Chinese-
terribly far away from the
President
cities.
Xi Jinping.
But there's
It
music
initially
underneath
came
it.
in bits and
And I'm
bobs.
guessing.
Like in 2012,
Let me show you
began
here.
to crack down on Chinese social media.
I'm guessing it's
and
Chin
began to crack down on Chinese influences that
from
spoke
Toronto.
out against like what the state had did. And you still kind of saw commercial priorities outweigh his other considerations. So Western press was still allowed to roam freely, but by 2018,
I don't hear the music right now on
you were realizing,
1540.
Like, there was a lot of surveillance of foreign journalists, and it wasn't just.
And this is
as
weird,
easy
I'm
to travel around China anymore. And
watching
there
the
was
live stream
a
with
lot
you
of
guys.
telephone censorship. Sometimes I would make calls and my calls would be dropped because essentially me and the person I
If
was
Live
speaking
on
to said
Patrol
the wrong
does go
thing.
live during this show,
Right now,
I'm going to try to include a little window
there are hardly any journalism visas issued for China.
So you can watch them as well, because Live on Patrol is awesome. Those guys are Ramsey County Sheriff
have been covering China from outside
Bill
of China,
Fletcher.
from places like Singapore, Korea, Taiwan.
or Bob Fletcher, not Bill.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be covering them at all.
Why did I say Bill?
Now, I know
Anyway,
that
Bill,
a
Bob
lot of
Fletcher
Western
is an
companies,
awesome dude.
particularly
He's the
American
Ramsey County
companies, are
Sheriff.
enamored of that
If they go live during
1.6
this
billion
stream, I
size
will
market for
put a little
selling
box
stuff.
in the corner for them.
Frankly, I have referred to some of them as prostitutes. I think that there's nothing they wouldn't do. It reminds
Yeah,
me
you're
of the
hearing
old
KXEL,
quote,
but
perhaps
I'm trying to hear
Hippocrates
what's underneath
attributed
it.
to, Vladimir Lenin.
I'm going to pull up a local SDR while I'm here, and I realize I'm still on the web stream. I know there's a touch of WCCO in there, and that's just because of the way my antenna is connected right now. There's a touch of WCCO in the background, but that's not what we're after.
You are
You have
required to
KEDA.
hand over an awful lot of intellectual property.
I believe I've already heard KEDA, K-E-D-A.
It's not true for every
I have
sector,
not.
though. I mean,
Oh, yes, I
there
have.
is that
I caught them on the
misperception that it's true
October
across the board.
31st of
But
last
really,
year.
if you were just manufacturing something very, very simple.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making brooms or something.
I
there
swear
are
I think I had
intellectual
Chin.
secrets. If you're manufacturing
That-
something
I'm pretty
that
sure
has
that was
actual
Chin
intellectual property
that I was
that's
hearing
worth
earlier.
something,
It's not
what
there
about
now.
Yeah, then there would be a
WCCO is stupid bleed is right there.
The model would be,
Again,
and this
WCCO is
was,
2 miles
you know,
away
yeah,
from me, so I can't
sometime in
do
the 2010s, they would
much
they
about
want you to
that.
set up a joint venture with a Chinese
DXing in the Twin
company,
Cities is
and
really
the joint
tough.
venture- and
Oh,
this
by the
is
way,
different
you
for
can
tech
hear that
companies
hum in
in
the
China,
audio?
and the logic
Portuguese.
still holds for like cloud providers, Western companies who want to provide cloud
Jimbo
services
had
in China. You would typically have to
Jimbo
set up a
was
joint venture, 5149,
doing his show when I worked at
owned by the
KUGR in
Chinese
Green River in
41 Western
2002.
company. And the
That's how long
Chinese
ago this
partners
guy's been going.
sometimes
Jimbo has
rely
been
on
around
you
for
to
20
share
plus years.
technology. This is what
He used to not be as political, but now he's like super political.
We need to further,
He's
I
like
think,
partisan
explain.
now.
Ask me,
RX.
to my way of thinking.
I'm looking up an SDR right now that I can hear Chin on a little better.
At dinner, my
I'm not
wife
really
asked me
concerned
if I
about what
would
I can hear
pass
on
the salt.
1540 tonight.
Or, I used to cover,
We're not doing like an
sporting
in-depth
events
DX,
for
like,
this
but I always
network
get surprised
in
by
what would have
stations.
to be described as a not
Okay, we got an
terribly
SDR
nice
open.
neighborhood. And it was very hard to find parking, but a lot of people would offer you parking.
Oh, they have that
on
blocked
their
out.
Front lawn.
The Toronto
And they would
SDR
ask
has
you
AM blocked
for a
out.
donation of $10.
How ridiculous.
Okay. If you were smart and you wanted to see your car in one piece again, you handed over the $10. Now I gather.
So I know you're going to hear
that
two
this
audios
asking-
here. Now you're hearing the SDR from London, Ontario.
In other words, you damn well better comply.
I don't even hear Chin at all on there. That's London, Ontario, right next to Chin.
dynamic, but the reason why I say ask is because
And I don't hear the music anymore on my SDR, so I don't know what happened to them. Maybe they went away. And I know that sounds terrible. Hang on. Hang on.
That every company that was
I only hear WCCO splatter there now. So what we're going to do is we're going to look somewhere else tonight. If you guys have ideas for stations I should check out, I can't do anything below 900 because this SDR sucks on that. My wire is also too short for the lower frequencies. I know it looks like there's stuff there, but there really isn't. That's all WCCO images and KSTP images, 1500. So give me an idea where you want me to go, and I will check it out.
Would I be correct in
I also
assuming
have
that that's
access
not
to the St.
necessarily
Paul
the case?
SDR,
You're
which is a
looking to
private
launch new
SDR
social control
that we can play with as well.
wherever they can. Would that be correct?
Yeah, you can hear WCCO in the background there. That one's 1540 is a bust right now.
Not a ton of surprises as we get.
Of course, 1530 is K. Wyoming. Out west, it would be K. KFBK would be the big one there. This is WCKY Cincinnati. This one's a pest. In the mornings, it's terrible. 1220, 1158 WHBY. L. You know, during a little bit of this broadcast, I might take a break and just mess with the wire a little bit because there's a lot of WCCO images on there. But we're on 1150 now because we got a request in the chat. One of these might be WHBY. I always hear that station from here. Kimberly. What are they playing right now? There's a game there. Which means they might not be streaming the game if there's a
The
game.
stream you were trying to access is not available at this time.
Yeah. They're airing football, or high school football right now. Kaukauna and Oshkosh West. Does that sound right? They're there. That's WHBY there, one of those two. And the cool thing about Friday night DXing is you could hear all sorts of football. Mustangs. Mustangs is one of the teams. Central. There is a religious station there as well. That's Des Moines. No, the Brewers are not on tonight on WHBY. There's a football game there. Somebody Central Mustangs. I know Wyoming has the Mustangs, the Natrona County. Or is it Cheyenne? No, it's Natrona. Speaking of that, the toilet bowl is on right now, or was. I haven't gotten an update from my parents as far as the score yet, but at last check, Natrona County was winning. I shall ask who won the toilet bowl. So the Catholic station is Des Moines. They might be the ones airing the football game. WHBY might be airing a football game, and so is Des Moines. Des Moines also sometimes does that. I remember from last year. Oddly enough, the gummy hasn't kicked in yet, so this is all alcohol. And I love the camera placement tonight. I figured out how to use the damn webcam again. I've had it for 15 years and I've just remembered how to use it. I had it over on my radio last time I was doing this. There's music there on 1150. That could be Saskatchewan. Could be Chasm. Gosh darn it. Saskatchewan doesn't have a website. Yeah, they do. Golden West. Oh, cool. Pat's watching us on a 52-inch TV. We have been upgraded to high definition on the 52-inch TV. That's bigger than mine. Mine's a 48. I was just watching Beavis and Butthead this evening. It's really hilarious. The new episodes are on Paramount Plus, if you're a fan of that show. Great show. So, like I said, I've been recording the mornings on SDR Sharp, and I do this using the baseband recorder. Thank God that SDR Sharp updated and finally included this. I've been wondering for a while if they would ever fix this. It was a plugin before. This is a whole new interface. I'm not even used to this still. But they have this, it used to be a plugin, right? It used to be, see down there on the bottom baseband recorder, version 1, right here. Now it's actually built in. And I can't believe it's taken them so long to do this. This software continues to amazes me. It continues to amaze me. Sorry, again, I've had a gummy. If you're just joining us, I've had a gummy and I'm drinking booze. I'm going to have to take a break here pretty soon and get another one. If you're wondering where everybody else is tonight, it's just me in the house. Okay, so anyway, they have a baseband recorder, right? And this looks identical to the other one, but it's got a scheduler that actually works. The scheduler in the plugin does not work, or it does, but it's just hard to use. So you add the time you want to start it. Like, okay, so I want to record the top of the hour for 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. That would be 22. Actually, no, let's start it 2 minutes before the top of the hour. 58. 0 seconds. 505 area code. Somebody look that up really quick. That's Iowa. So this is Des Moines that's doing the football game. But there's also music in there. You can hear that. I mean, part of that might be the commercial. But okay, so anyway, back to this. I don't know if you can see this. You can't see this because this stream is delayed. Okay, anyway, I click the schedule button and a little option comes up for me to set a schedule. I don't know why it's not showing the full window. Something to do with OBS. That's country music. So that's probably Saskatchewan, Estevan, CJSL. And I'm going to get a copyright strike for this one too. Ah! Let me get off of this frequency really quick, or turn it down. 515 is Iowa, 505 is New Mexico. Okay. I must have said it wrong. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's not KNED, so we know it's not McAllister, Oklahoma. I would say it's Estevan, Saskatchewan. I heard that station in when I was out in Sheridan, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have that logged in Sheridan. If you don't know much about me, I have been DXing since 1992 or thereabouts. I don't remember the exact date, but I was very young. I started with just analog radios. My dad had like a 1970s clock radio. We also had a Panasonic boombox. We had several boomboxes. We had a Pioneer stereos. Didn't really take it as seriously as a kid as I do now. Didn't know much about anything but what my cousin told me about DXing and stuff like that. I used to get lists printed for me that had stations on them. Sheridan hasn't been updated in a while. Let's see. CFSL. Esteban said they don't know. Sheridan does not have this station. So if you hear country on 1150 Sheridan, my brother, then that might be Estevan, Saskatchewan, because I can hear from here. I really don't hope I don't get a copyright strike for this. We'll go somewhere else so we can get off of that. When I record audio, I usually start at the top of the band. So I started usually 1600 or 1590 because those expanded band stations I pretty much cleared out all I can hear there. 1700 is Des Moines, KBGG, and sometimes Texas. Brownsville is there. 1690 is usually Chicago. There's another station there. I don't really pay attention to these expanded bands that much. Mostly because I just don't think I'm going to get anything new up there. But there's not a lot on these, as you can see here, there's not a lot on the expanded bands. This is 1690 in its entirety. I mean, there's the one we're probably hearing the most right now is WVON from Berwyn right here, Chicago. But there's other station in there that could be Arvada, or it could be Toronto, it could be Quebec. I've heard all three of those. 1690 is not the greatest frequency for anything that I haven't heard already. Go back to here. 1680 is usually Monroe, Louisiana, Ada, Michigan, or Ada, WPRR. The Touch. No, they're not the Touch. WTOU is the Touch. Boy, I have to update my logs. I just realized that I had WTOU as sports. They're the touch now. Used to be sports. So that's what we're hearing on 1680 right now. I don't know, to be honest. The touch. There is like, not on this radio, but on my car, I've heard Seattle and I've heard New Jersey on 1680. My SDR is not at all the greatest radio. I mean, for $30, it does perfect. It does more than enough that I think it should. And I realized I might be peaking on that audio down there. I just looked at the meters here. Sorry. Nobody says anything. You guys are too nice to me. I need constructive feedback. Let's get off of 1680. There's nothing here. It's got some splatter from WCCO. 1670 is usually Madison. 1660 is WCCO. This is WCCO, but they're on 830, so what's going on? Well, it's a harmonic. 830 times 2 is 1660. And that's how close they are to me. What I love about SDR Sharp is it's got this DSB mode. I can close that, by the way. I'm not using that. It's got this DSB mode where you can, it's kind of like SAS on the Kiwis, and this may sound like gibberish to you. These are just DX terms. Dual sideband is what DSB stands for. And it's recording the, or you're hearing both sidebands put together. It's a little bit different than AM, which sounds like this.
On the outside, they're absolutely stacked. And
digital sideband. There's a little bit more of a echo there, and I can hear WCCO again in the headphones. You guys might not be able to hear it. KFBK, there's no way. No way.
What do I do? Yeah, what you could say. So you're a teacher.
No way.
Is that what's going on? You're talking about students?
We just have Cincinnati. This is all Cincinnati on 1530.
We appreciate your time here, and best of luck to you next week.
I mean, you used to have a local here, KQSP,
all right,
and they would stay on at night.
Mark Eller, the head coach of the Crusaders, they win tonight, 20-17.
There's something under there.
In their GCL South opening matchup versus the St. Xavier Bombers in a game heard right here, and
that guy's got a really low voice.
Good to watch out there. It was just an electric night, a great place to watch a football game, and gotta be honest, fellas, I didn't really want to come back to the studio. I wanted to just stay out there. You guys could have carried the show tonight, I have a feeling, but
I still think that might be WCCO splatter underneath. That's the problem with this antenna setup. It might be WCCO splatter.
I've never met Luke Fickle. You know, I wish I was there, but it sounds like a great game. Jordan Marshall, you know, he is the real.
What else have I heard on 1530?
Has talked a lot about him.
I've heard Lapeer, Michigan, Shakopee when it's on, and WCKY. So, oh, and KZNX Creedmoor, Texas, and KGBT Harlingen.
I just got a little side note on that. Lakewood St. Ed's goes down.
That's pretty good. KSTP throws most of their night power to the west anyway, so yeah, you would definitely hear them in the Bay Area. And that's kind of cool, though. There's nothing really on 1550 that way to interfere with it. Let me look at my old Sheridan logs, see what I got on. This is my Sheridan logs, by the way, on UB Studios. What did I have on 1530 there? Sacramento, Colorado Springs, and Norton, Kansas, and Shakopee when they were on day power. From 2014. You think it's Denison? It might be Denison. Denison would be new here, I think. No, there it is. I have Denison from 2019.
And you get all your scores over at tristatefootball.com/scores.
That's the problem with the clear channels is they broke up. They've been broken up quite a bit since the 90s. When I was a kid DXing, I remember clear channels being actual clear channels, which is sad.
Gallatin County all over Bellevue 49-6. Newport Central Catholic.
I still think WCCO is interfering. I might have to do something with the wire. Maybe not tonight, because I really don't want to break from this stream. Like, we'll do, when I do DX tests, I'll take breaks during streams, but I won't do it during this one unless you guys want to see what the break looks like. It's nothing fancy. I can do it really quick. Watch. So yeah, I mean, it's just a switch, a flick of the switch with OBS. OBS is awesome.
We have yet to get an update since the 5732 end of the
I'm looking at the
third
comments
quarter,
if you're wondering what I'm looking at.
Gotta wait and see.
Something to check there. We will continue to keep you updated on that.
I don't know if tonight's gummy is going to kick in. Past couple nights I was a little bit more dehydrated. I've had some water today, so I don't know if the gummy's going to kick in during this stream. You might see it, you might not. Wow, we're losing WCKY. I know, just getting some splatter from KXEL over here.
Double that of the typical health insurance plan.
Double, it's free at Furniture
There's still
Fair.
quite a bit of splatter from WCCO. I gotta fix that tomorrow.
It was pretty much reported that Brett Favre claimed
So,
absolute
1520 usually is KOKC from Oklahoma City, a station I remember from when I was growing up. Back then it was KOMA. You probably remember it as KOMA. Anyway, it's in there somewhere, but Rochester now, KOLM 1520 Rochester, Minnesota, has been a big pest as of late. And I'm watching two different chats here. Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth between the chats. I got Facebook open and I got YouTube over here on my left. I'm sure the lady talking right now is KOKC. Yeah, me too, Todd. KFBK would be an ultimate catch. I think Ohio would have to be off. They'd have to be off air. We would probably hear it then, maybe on Jacob's SDR, but not on this radio. I have no confidence in this SDR. Speaking of Jacob's SDR, check this out. This is a local SDR in Roseville, which is about I don't know, maybe 6-7 miles from here, give or take. This is a Kiwi SDR. It's a web-based SDR. It's a little box that you, it sounds really complicated to build, but it's basically the same thing as an SDR, just a lot better, made for HF, and it's got a loop attached to it, so it's much better than my longwire. This thing can hear all sorts of stuff. I've heard lots of things on this radio that I can't on mine, just out of virtue of this radio is a lot better. I mean, and you can also see the full spectrum, kind of like my SDR, kind of like this, where I can see the entire AM band. It's just, well, I should say this, where you can see the entire AM band right over here to the right. But same thing. It's just web-based, and you can tune it in from everywhere. A lot more sensitive than mine. And this thing has a channel canceller thing that's got a much better system than mine. It can get around WCCO, and plus he's got the lower band. That's all of my lower band below 900 catches mostly have been on this SDR. It's in Roseville, Minnesota. And I'm watching to see if the sheriff is going to come live here pretty soon. It's real dirty. Live on Patrol is not live yet. Okay. We'll see if they go live. Anyway, going back to the main. I wasn't predicting on getting any new stations tonight, but we'll go to 10, and then I'm gonna take off. I was hoping we would hear some stations from out west that still forgot to sign off. 1510 kind of sounds like there's music there. Yeah, there's definitely music there. That's probably Littleton, Colorado right there. KPLS, I believe. What I love about the SDR is you can filter out stations. Sorry, I'm listening to this.
Final, the Sioux Falls, Washington, 30-0 over Watertown. Tea area blowing out Douglas tonight, 35-0. Huron beating Sturgis 21-12. Here with the big lead on Yankton now, 41.
It's a 1490 out of South Dakota.
Did beat Spearfish, but Spearfish kind of hung in there, 33-20.
Really clear.
Score there for the Bobcats. Moving on to Class 11B, Jefferson
giving scores for football games. There are two choices for 1490 in South Dakota, and I know which one it is. But let's see. Would it be KFCR Custer, South Dakota, which is run by Jan Gray? Or would it be KORN from Mitchell, South Dakota? Let's find out.
0-0. Woonsock.
It's Mitchell, South Dakota. I'll show you here in a minute. This is their stream, right? KORN.
Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central.
That's KORN. Pretty cool, huh? Isn't that neat? How I can do that? DXing is so much easier than when I was a kid. Yeah, that was really clear for a second there. Same here. Yeah, that's the only one I've heard from South Dakota as well on 1490. There's only two. Your chances of hearing KFCR are pretty slim to none, given who owns that company or that station. That station is just terrible. Jan Gray is like the slumlord of FCC, or of station owners. I was recording that, so I could probably, I don't need the corn ID, I got the corn ID. If you haven't checked out my logs, go to UB Studios, navigate to UB Studio X, it's on the left menu when you go to the main page. Follow me on Twitter, UB Studios. I try to announce I'm doing live streams. I'm going to try to do it, actually, because I haven't been really good about it. Our friend over at DX Central, no, they don't have bad audio, it's just a bad station. Just run by a douche canoe. Let's say that. Be careful what I say. The guy is a scuzzbag. Jan Gray. He owns the President's Hotel outside of Custer. I'm sure my brother will remember that place. Sounded like there was an FM station there, an FM translator ID 96 something. Douche canoe. I wouldn't doubt that KFCR is on the air, but I don't think that they are making power, and I don't think that their modulation's right. At least it wasn't when I was in South Dakota several years ago.
For some reason, I don't want to say that they're done quite yet.
There's music there.
I agree. North looks good.
This is 1490 still.
South does have advantage. We talked about it. It comes down to district play. If you win
God,
district,
KMIT has a really good football. That's what I like about these mom and pop stations is they have like a really good football presence. KMIT is like right about there. Is that Spanish I'm hearing? I swear to God, there's maybe not. Spanish on 1490 would be new. No, that sounds like oldies. No, it is Spanish. don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's... Oh, I know who it is. It's Indianola, Iowa. Got all excited for no reason. We're gonna go for 20 more minutes, guys. 20 more minutes. Then I'm gonna go down and enjoy this high and watch some Cobra Kai or something. By the way, Cobra Kai season 5 is on Netflix. Usually KMBD Peoria, Illinois is right here on 1470. They're there in the morning. Really strong. That's probably them right there. I stayed at that hotel in Custer 20 years ago. It was the only one that had a room. Yeah, we stayed there too. We stayed in a cabin. They had hotel rooms and they had cabins like farther back. The cabin wasn't so bad, but I remember the pool there. They had a pool at that President's Lodge. And there was like a big fat guy sitting in the pool while we were there, and I think he peed in the pool. I don't know. That's just the memories I have of that place. KMBD. It's probably what this is right here. And I have been chasing something on 1470. Hope you guys can still hear me. I have been chasing something on 1470 playing music. So maybe this is what this is. And it has been oldies. That sounds like a Rock almost. Let's see if it's not we can rule out KSMM, Liberal Kansas. This might be WIBD West Bend. I've heard them in the mornings. Man, that's strong. This is 1470.
You heard in the news this week a Florida sex trafficking sting. And
God, I hate political terms. There you go. That's your proof. That's WIBD West Bend, Wisconsin.
Two employees.
I was just there last month for West Bend Cash Bash.
Sex trafficking.
Wisconsin's geocaching capital is West Bend, Wisconsin. It is an awesome event, and I recommend going to it. Even if you're not a geocacher, you might pick up that hobby if you go there. And Live on Patrol is still not live on patrol. Where's Live on Patrol?
Is my guest. She's with Voices Against Trafficking. Please define the difference between human trafficking versus human smuggling. Let's start there.
I'm going to stop talking here for a second.
Human smuggling is that somebody pays somebody else to bring them over the border, but they're not selling them for sex or for labor or debt, resolution or anything else like that. They're simply trying to get into another country.
My brother was watching that
so the
Pinocchio remake on Disney Plus, I'm sure. My parents said it was stupid. I don't really have an interest in listening to or watching it.
Slavery, which we call 21st
I think the original is probably going to be the best. We did see the first episode of Cobra Kai, season 5, on Netflix. It's not bad. Picks up right where the season 4 left off. If you guys are a follower of my podcast, Catbox Chronicles, we did a review of season 4 of Cobra Kai. So look up Catbox Chronicles wherever your podcasts are sold. The Catbox Chronicles. You'll find it. It's got a picture of my cats on there. So WIBD or WMBD from Peoria is really strong here. We're going to go somewhere else before this hour gets over. Usually 1460s KXNO Des Moines in the mornings. Who is Billy Joe? Let's find out together. I bet I know who it is. This might be KDMA modded video. Mostly what I need from an ad blocker. The problem with having ad blockers is that you can't access streams. Oh well. Live on Patrol will start right after this. Oh, they're country. KDMA is country. I should know that. So who's Billy Joel on 1460? Could be DXing. Could be Walled Lake. Could be WROI. There's several different choices here. We're going to find out which one it is. Unless somebody in the chat does it before me. Can't get WXIXN's stream working. There's KXNO coming up. Huh, WPON has this thing that says, we're back on the air. You can listen to us now. And I can't get WROI stream working. There's football there. That's probably WXNO or KXNO. I wish the gummy would have kicked in a little bit more, because you could have seen how crazy it gets. One of these stations might be KDWA from Hastings, which is a during the day is a semi-local. Yeah, so after this, if you want to watch the Ramsey County Sheriffs do an awesome job patrolling St. Paul and driving all around Ramsey County, which is this tiny square county in the Twin Cities. It's not tiny, it's big. It's actually fairly big. Looks like this. If you want to watch the Sheriff of Ramsey County drive around and talk about crime in St. Paul, check out the Live on Patrol. You can search that right here on YouTube. I wish I could stream on Facebook. A lot of friends on Facebook, but I doubt they would care at IDX.
And 4 rushing touchdowns, and also Kai Black had a big night.
Yeah, I see that. Live on Patrol delayed.
No touchdowns yet.
We still never figured out who the music was. This is probably going to give me a copyright something or other. I might have to edit this video after it goes live. Sometimes Dickinson, North Dakota KLTC comes up here, and sometimes Thief River Falls does. KKAQ. I have no idea who this is. We're going to move on. Also in SDR Sharp, there's this little thing here on the left. It's an IF noise reduction, so you can kind of reduce the noise. I mean, listen to that. You can really pull out the music. And this is 1450, so there's a music station there. This is probably Wisconsin. I'm really trying to avoid a copyright issue here. But you can kind of see, you can kind of understand how it works. And this is all computerized. The beauty of SDRs is they're all computer. They're plugged into your computer. The little box that you can't see behind the computer does all the work. Well, the computer does most of it, but the little box is a radio, and it connects to your computer, and this is what you get. This neat interface. And I can change the colors if I want to. Let's do like a Moroccan sunset. Oh, that looks cool. For the bottom one. Ooh. It could stand out a little more. That's cool. I love this software. I'm going to have to get used to this theme, but hopefully that comes across cool to you guys. I prefer the original because it's easier to see and it uses less resources. There's another and this is cool. I'm just playing around with this while I'm doing this. There, that's cool. I can bring the noise down quite a bit. And see how I have this lock carrier selected? It's supposed to help with keeping the SDR kind of stuck to the carrier, because some stations like waver away from the carrier. There's also an anti-fading option. Yeah, we do. We have one here in the Twin Cities. Actually, I can show you right now. I just have to switch something really quick. I can show you we have a black information network. Go into FM here.
The professional bull riding community.
Click a switch. Turn the gain down.
Are suing a former Louisville police officer, and the World Health Organization is indicating the COVID pandemic could be nearing a close.
There's your black information network for the Twin Cities. It's a translator on
the pandemic.
On the top of IDS Tower, downtown Minneapolis.
The end is in sight.
The agency's director general said the number of virus-related deaths
By the way,
last
this
week
is
was
what
the
SDR
lowest
Sharp
it's
looks
been
like on
since March
FM.
of 2020. The World
Here's
Health Organization.
KXXR. Here's KSTP. There's a translator.
Asylum seekers being bused to New York City.
Yeah, so we have black information network out here. The most recent one I heard was from Atlanta. And of course I can do shortwave on this as well. Let's go back down to AM. Whoops. Watch this. Boom! That's a old game switch I use for my coax. I can switch between the FM and AM antennas. It's news, it's local news broadcasting. Cool if I got a new one on the stream. It's a news broadcast here. See, this is cool. This is what I love about the graveyarders, is they just sometimes fade up out of nothing. We are right about here. And we're just going to sit here and listen to this for a second. Sauk Rapids. Oh, I know who this is. It's a pest. Yes, there is a local highway advisory radio, but I have to hear it on the other SDR. I'll show you here in a second. Let's switch to the web. Might not be able to hear it at night. Doesn't get out as well at night, but it's a MnRoads, MnDOT has a highway advisory radio station on 530. You can kind of hear it. MnRoads. It's in Monticello. It's only like 20 miles from here, or less. There it is. It's a highway advisory radio that just talks about the MnRoads project, which if you've ever driven between on 94, Interstate 94 in the Twins, or in Minnesota, you have come across MnRoads project there. It's like their test bed for. Yeah, highway visor radios usually do have terrible range. That's normal. So we're back on my SDR. But we're going to call it a day here pretty soon. Hope you've enjoyed this. I didn't get anything new today that I'm aware of unless we get something in the next few minutes. And I can use the control keys to switch between these scenes, but I'm just using it the lazy way. Anyway, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's UB Studios, at UB Studios, UBSTUDIOS. That's my website.com, UB Studios. You can see it all here. The Sauk Rapids station I was talking about on 1490 is KXRA Alexandria, Minnesota. They are a huge pest. Alexandria is always here. But anyway, I'm going to record. I'm going to record overnight. I will record several top of the hours. I usually do like 2 minutes. I'll start at like 58 after and go till 1 after, 2 or 3 minutes. K-Hat? I've heard them here once. Once. I mostly hear Guyman here. Guyman, Oklahoma. There's a Jimbo there now. That's not K-Hat. Normally during the winter I can hear them better. Right now, of course, being the late summer, early fall, WKN and 1460. Jimbo. That is probably Guyman. And a little bit of WCCO flyer. Alright, so folks, I really appreciate you joining me. If you like what you see, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. I don't have like a set schedule. This isn't as organized as like DX Central. I just do this mostly when I want to have fun, and I hope you guys had fun, and hope you enjoyed watching me make an idiot of myself, drinking booze and being high on HHC gummies, which are legal here in Minnesota. They are legal, by the way. So don't come knocking on my door if you know where I live. But hope you had a good night. Enjoy your Friday evening. It's been fun hanging with you guys. Yeah, K-Hat is usually here in the winter. Guyman's here every morning. But hope you appreciate this stream. I'll keep doing it if you guys want me to do it. You know, that's really, it's really up to you guys. Let me know on Twitter at UB Studios. Let me know on Instagram, Instaflatch. UB Studios, you can email me, dxfm1019@gmail.com, dxfm1019@gmail.com if you want to. There's many ways you can get to. You can leave a comment on this video after it's done publishing, because it's gonna, here when I get done here, it'll kick over to the regular thing. If you want to leave a comment and you missed it, also let me know how I can improve my system. If you guys are like super experts out there with SDR Sharp, I have limited things I can do with this because I have an HOA, but I've got a 100-foot wire in the backyard right now. I have to set it up incognito because it's just the way things are. But anyway, I appreciate you guys checking in. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be out of here. Until next time, I'm Justin, signing off. See you later.
Driving down somewhere in the old Southwest, that it comforts me, a beacon of red. I see the red light flashing ahead, sending signals to the stars above. The sound of voices from far away, oh, I never could leave you, my love. I listen to the radio, oh, I listen to the radio, oh, I listen to the radio, oh, listen to the radio, oh. Landscape surrounds me now, and it's called the Colorado Plateau. It carries sideways from near and far. Oh, I